girl. Free. It's a special work day today, Freya, because you, my dear, get a bone. Sit. Down. Good girl. Here you go. All right, so today begins the process of cutting a hole into our first shipping container. To be honest, I've kind of been dreading this. I did a bunch of other projects to procrastinate a little bit. I stacked all the firewood, I got the solar panel logs ready, but there's really nothing else left to do except get started installing this door today. So I'm gonna grab the tractor to move it because it's a steel door and it's quite heavy. And I've kind of been learning that even though using the tractor is way more time consuming, it does save your back and your arms quite a bit of work to use the awesome equipment you have. I forgot, when I'm doing tractor work, I have to tie up Freya because she just really does not understand what the tractor is and just walks right in front of me when I'm driving. All right, so here is our door. It's just a plain steel door. I guess this is like the kit for the handle. Kind of disappointing, it like came with a bunch of dents from the freight shipping, and it's been so long since I ordered it. I feel like it's probably too late to return it. Plus, honestly, I'm never gonna be the person who tries to return something like this, but otherwise, it looks really nice. It'll be super sturdy and safe, which I like. It also probably wasn't the smartest move to try and install a like 200-pound steel door as the first door I've ever installed, but we'll see. Very exciting moment in the shipping container build. Max and Dana are here. They're gonna come try and cook a soup in the wall tent, which could be a really fun tradition. Oh, it's a cold one today.
I brought so much clothes for the Munchkin.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's see.
Here we go.
I couldn't even remember what we had in here, but we do have a pot. Oh, good, we have a pot. I forgot a pot. Oh, I'm so excited. So this past week, Max and I got our first cold since he was born. And unfortunately, we gave it to Lou a few days ago. So I thought that coming here, making a nice, like, no chicken vegan noodle soup would be hit the spot, especially since it's gotten cold. Like, we were having such a warm beginning of November and now winter is really coming. So I thought that a nice warm soup and some lovely company would make the build go a little bit smoother. How's your day been?
So nice.
Yeah?
Yeah. Got the door from one container to the next. That's like a little challenge with the tractor.
Oh, is that heavy?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like 200 pounds.
You know how to do it.
Right. And then... Oh!
So I'm thinking a whole head of garlic in this. What do you think? Really flavored up.
Bum, 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 bum,
Yummy! It's very hot.
Okay.
Well, that's warming you up.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that was a successful, eventful afternoon at the wall tent. I'm gonna leave Lou now to get back to building. It was a little bit of a distraction, but it was so much fun. It's nice Sunday to have a little family time. The car is warmed up and we're gonna head back. I hope that, Lou, I hope you have a good time building while we're gone and the soup warms you up. Yeah. Just love it up here so much. I cannot wait to live up here. It's crazy. Max is so happy outside. Like, he is probably an hour past when he should be sleeping and he's still just looking around, taking in the fresh air. And yeah, it just makes me really excited for our future. Thanks, love.
Love you.
Love you.
So we got our first snow of the season. It's really, really beautiful to look at, and honestly, it's way easier to work in the snow than it is to work in the rain. Plus, with the shipping container project, the weather really doesn't matter all that much. You just kind of have to stay dry and warm, but the containers themselves are already done, they're already waterproof. So apart from a couple jobs I have to do outside in the elements, most of the work is actually gonna be inside, which will be really, really nice, especially if I can get the wood burning stove going in like the next month or two. So these are the pieces of steel I cut for the frame of the door. There's two short ones right there, and then these are the two long ones. All we need to do now is mark the opening for the door, and then we can get started with our first cut into the shipping container. Definitely want to measure a bunch of times just to make sure that it's all correct, but we shall see. So I got a tip from a friend of ours who's built quite a few shipping container homes, and he said that when you're cutting out openings for a door or a window or something like that, if you leave little points of contact until the very end, it stays way more rigid and it's a lot easier to cut. So I have 4 points of contact left, 2 on the bottom and 2 on the top. And I think I'm gonna cut the bottom two first and then end by cutting the top two, and hopefully the whole sheet will just fall down and outside and not hit me. And yeah, I gotta tie up Freya for this big moment. Yeah, that's the door. Careful, careful, careful. Come on. Wow, that's like really close. That was perfect, down to the centimeter. Must have gotten lucky. Hey, hey, hey. All right, take a look at this. The door frame is in. It's not pretty, but it's unbelievably strong. Which is pretty cool. And I think it actually looks really nice and industrial. I just tack welded like every 6 inches, and then I did the seams. And now for the moment of truth, we'll see if this fits. Oh. Wow. That is a little close for comfort, but it worked. It's like literally perfect down to ½ centimeter maybe. I mean, over here there's a little gap, but definitely wasn't trying to get it this close. Ha! So I can't decide if I want the door frame all the way in or all the way out, because if it's all the way in, the door can only open until it hits here. That's the con. But it's way less likely to freeze, because who knows when I'm going to build a roof over this whole thing. And if I go all the way out, you get a door that opens all the way, which is really nice, but there's a way higher chance of it freezing if it were to rain and then freeze overnight. Like, the hardware could just get frozen shut, which would be super annoying. It's happened to us in a couple different vans before. And yeah, I kind of think a door that opens less but doesn't freeze is better. All right, the door is officially done. Let's see if it closes and everything works. There we go. Look at that. And I think Dana and Max just arrived to come take a look.
We made it! And this looks crazy cool, Lou. Oh my goodness, I feel like you turned, wow, it's really echoey in between the containers. Whoa. You like turned it into a safe.
Right.
Like it's like a human-sized safe. Can I like, is it gonna fall out or it's all, it's done? Yeah. Okay, let's.
Still need a door step and some sealant.
Ooh, wow, that's a handle. Wow, really amazing. It's crazy that the floor is gonna be so high. Right. This is like a foot, you know? Yeah. And then you'd come out here. I'm on top of the world. That is amazing. We're gonna have to build some steps to get off this door. It's really something, Lou. The welds look super cool. You slam it? Whoa.
It changes like the whole feeling of the room if you want to walk in through that.
It really does.
Come on, Max, let's go look.
Wow, so this is what it looks like. I'm sure he already filmed this a ton. How sweet is that? Oh, so you don't have to do like a full line of welds?
No,
you just do little bits?
Yeah.
Wow. This is something special. Can you believe this is gonna be our house?
Yeah, it's wild. It's so small that the door takes up like a chunk of
I know. It's like, that's why I think that we actually are just gonna have the stove in the corner and a rug and some cushions in Freya's dog bed, and we just will like hang. I mean, I like sitting on the floor. I sit on the floor all day with Max anyway, but I think it's just like room for a little spot, a big high bed with tons of storage underneath. This is gonna be.
our door.
Lou did it. Well done, babe. The door looks great, and it's really nice. I feel like it's starting to become a home. Thank you so much for watching this week's video. It really feels like installing this door is a massive turning point in the build. I know we're still at the beginning, but seeing a door in the container just really makes it feel like it's gonna be a home one day. And yeah, it has me super excited. I also wanted to say thank you so much to everybody who's in our Patreon family. We couldn't do this without you, and your support means so much. I actually just decided to start recording a Monday podcast, kind of newsletter update thing. So if you want even more Wildly Roam content, come join us over there. Yeah, and if you don't, we still love you.